Page 6, Turkish March, a well-known melody by Beethoven. On the previous pages, they give you all a bunch of stuff that supposedly you already know from book 1. Isn't that nice? In theory, you know it. Well, good luck with that. We're going to be talking about all that as we go through the book, so I don't really want to go over it. I don't want to, you don't have to cram and, oh no, I got a test or whatever. No, we'll cover it and we'll learn it by using it is my approach. But you will need to know all that stuff, or at least most of it. Now let's talk of this March thing. When I go to learn a new piece of music, I have a set process of steps, series of steps that I go through to learn a piece of music. It doesn't matter how easy or hard it is, it's the same process. If it's easy, I can do like all the steps pretty much at the same time. And if it's difficult, I have to break them up and kind of build the piece, just take one thing at a time and gradually build the piece up to it. So that's what I do in the videos. I use my process. You'll have your own, your teacher has their own, everybody has their own process. That's fine. But we'll use mine for now. First thing I do on a new piece of music, I look it over. I want to get an idea of how long it is. It doesn't have to be exact, just an idea. This is 1 page long. Then I check the clef signs. In most cases, they will be treble and bass, but not all. So just get in the habit of checking the clef signs. Then I check the time signature. In this case, it's 4/4 time. So there's 4 counts in a measure, and we're counting quarter notes. I like to kind of look it over. What's sort of an idea what's in it? I see quarter notes and eighth notes and half notes and a whole note here and there or whatever. And we have a flat sign too, so we're going to have to use at least 1 black key. Then I'll take it one hand at a time so I understand what each hand is doing. There's different ways of fingering things on piano, different ways of doing it. Generally speaking, when you're beginning, you start with a 5-finger position and you stay there. As the music gets more challenging and more involved, you end up spreading out more and scrunching out more, and you're moving around. You're crawling around on the keyboard. There's different fingering styles and different principles to those fingering styles, and different teachers teach them. Although most teachers don't teach fingering style, they just say finger it according to the way the book says, or finger it the way I do. And you're not taught why is it fingered that way. I try and teach fingering also. But I want a fingering that lets me connect the notes with the fingers if I can get it. Can't always get it, of course, but when I can. I want to feel my way around the keyboard. And I can do that better if I can feel my way around and I'm not jumping around. That's a little more challenging. You have to do that sometimes, but not yet. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. We'll start with the fingering in the book and see how that goes. Now, some teachers teach you don't change fingering in the book. You do the fingering in the book exactly as it is, and that's it. I change the fingering in the books constantly. So we'll start with the right hand and see what it is. It starts with 3 and 5 here, and that puts the hand here to start. And it's 1, you're just lowering the hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. And that's the first 2 lines pretty much. Let's go down to the 3rd line, measure 9. The numbers at the beginning of the lines and the little boxes above the staff, those are measure numbers. And I like to refer to the measure numbers a lot. So it's be measure 9 here. 1, 2, G, and then here. And I connect everything at first. Okay, they're right in here. Left hand, you're starting thumb here, that puts the hand here. And it's 1, 2. Then later, you get a B flat. Since second finger's on B, I'm going to use it on B flat. And again. But I bring the finger back to B natural. The hand position is here, not here. It's here. So I just move the finger to the flat key when I need it, and then take it back. Okay. Now in the 2nd line, the last 2 measures, you have 1 and then a 1 beat rest to come down to here. Well, again, I want to alter this a little bit. I don't want to move too much. There's nothing wrong with the fingering in the book. You can do that 1, 2, 3, just move. I prefer not, and I don't have to. So I ain't going to, so there. What I'm going to do is simply stretch out a little bit and use 5 and 2. I can get all 3 of those notes and those last 2 measures on the 2nd line. I get them all in one hand position, and basically that's what I'm doing. Here, and then during, just reach out a little bit. Here. And then I have 2 measures rest to come back up. And then on measure 11, a B flats here. 1, 2, 3, and then an F and an A. And then here. Okay. Now the last 2 measures at the bottom here. This is tricky. When I go from here, 1 note to 2 notes. To get them down at the same time. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Well, I use weight to play. I'm letting gravity do the work for me. I'm simply lowering which fingers I want the gravity to be on. Right now the gravity is on this finger, and I'm going to change fingers. I'm going to roll the hand over just slightly, and those fingers are down. It's just going to go there. It's just the weight's doing it. I'm not holding the hand still. I'm trying to just use the fingers. That technique doesn't work on piano. Just don't. Just here. There are actually times when you have to do that, but we won't. That's advanced stuff. Forget that. Just do this. Now, if 1 note keeps going down first, see, this is always first, then focus on the other one, on the one that's late. And that usually fixes it. Then I'll put the hands together, and I might hesitate. That's all right now. We're here, here. Go down to the 3rd line. We're here. That's here. It's here. And don't hold these down. You have a rest. It's rest. And here. Like so. So I go through and I'll put the hands together. And then I'll go back over just a line or so at a time and get rid of the hesitations. Keep it slow for now, but no hesitations, a steady beat from beginning to end. And once the hesitations are gone, then I add the articulation. That is the slurs and the staccatos and stuff like that. So here, slur, connect those, and then staccato. I'm flexing at the wrist, up, short. Here. Now that first, here, the first A and the first, that's not staccato. Don't go. No, that's not what's written. Don't do the staccatos to the last 2. And then, now in the 3rd measure, I suggest you go ahead and connect that all the way to the C. Connect all that together. That's not the way it's written, but they want you to, they want you to lift up a little. No, connect it. So I add in the staccatos, then the dynamics. Well, MP at the beginning is mezzo piano or sort of soft, and that's the melody. In this case, it's the right hand to start, or left hand, that's the melody. But then this, that's melody too. These things in the background, make them soft. We don't want it, we want this. Don't play on the same. No, it's, and this is soft, sort of soft. Now this is the same. And then in the 3rd line down, you have the hairpin, the last couple measures. You're going to gradually go up to loud. You don't get loud until measure 13. So you have to plan it out, because if you don't, you'll be loud by measure 12. Because you're loud. See, I'm already loud. Too late. Too soon, I guess. So we plan it out. So you come down to maybe soft for measure 10, and then start measure 11 soft, just a hair louder, a little louder, a little louder. Now you're loud in the right or left hand. So we gradually build it up here. This is the right hand that's doing it. This in the background. But when you get to measure 13, suddenly it's the left hand. So that's what we want to hear. So the right hand is for measure 12. Measure 13 is soft. Soft. all of a sudden, because this is the left hand that gets it. And the end is the right hand. This is soft. That C is loud and then soft. It takes a little bit of time and practice to get the idea of these dynamics. One hand louder than the other and going back and forth as to which hand is which. But it's extremely important that you get it. You might not be too good at it right now, or the next, or the next, or the next piece. But you just keep at it. And by the time you get through the book, I think you'll be pretty good at it. Then you can just go through and play the book for fun, and you'll play these so much better. Anyway, after the dynamics, then I think about the speed, and this is lively. It's not a speed. It's kind of a mood. A lot of times in this, where they tell you how fast, rather than tell you how fast, they give you the mood, and you get to figure out how fast you want to be in that mood. It's fairly quick. It's a march. Left, right, left, right. Remember the natural accent? We talk natural accents, I can't remember. It's part of interpreting. Interpreting music, it's where you take the printed, this is just a general guideline, this printed music, and you take it and you put feeling into it. You interpret it. You make it music. You give it a musical message. You're not just playing note, 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 note. A computer can do that. We can feel it. A lot of teachers don't teach interpretation. Well, they weren't taught themselves, so how could they? First thing I do when I was thinking about interpreting is I go to what's known as the natural accents. An accent is where you play a little louder than normal. A natural accent is one where you're feeling it. You'll play it louder than normal because you feel it louder than normal. And the loudest natural accent there is always the first beat of a measure. In 4/4 time, you got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Exaggerate it if you have to. Feel it. 1, 2. Then there's one on the third beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not as loud as the first beat, but you feel these. Feel these as you go. You might force them at first, but eventually you want to feel them. Because if you'll feel them, you'll play them. And whoever's listening will pick up on it, and it'll be so much more musical than just note, 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 note. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Now, don't do dynamics on these play with me's, though. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. I will do the staccatos, though. I'll give us 4 counts, so we're going to go real slow. Make sure you can play this with no hesitations before you try this. 1, 2, ready, go. Four.